Good evening. Thank you so much for coming out this evening. Welcome to the Groveport Madison High School Choir Festival Concert. I'm super excited for tonight because the students have worked probably the hardest they've worked all year on the music that we're going to present to you this evening. Two of the choirs are preparing to go to a competition this Saturday, the OMEA Large Group Adjudicated event over at Whetstone High School. The group behind me, Women's Chorus, is going to be performing at 10 a.m. And the Symphonic Choir, which will be performing last, will be performing at 11:20 a.m. As part of their performance, there will be singing 3 songs. Each choir will sing 3 songs for the competition. And they will be judged by 3 judges on things like intonation, breath support and control, balance, blend, dynamics, pitch, rhythm, facility, diction, phrasing, tempo, you name it. There's a lot that goes into the preparation of this music, and the adjudicators listen. They give us valuable feedback, which they will record on voice recorders for us, and then after they finish singing, they go off to another room and they sight read. And with sight reading, how that works is they're handed a piece of music. They've never seen it before, never heard it before, and they have to look at it, and they get 4 minutes to look it over. And in those 4 minutes, they're not allowed to sing. They have to think about it, and they can chant it and talk about it, but they can't sing it. So the very first time that they open their mouths to sing is when they're being adjudicated. And it's really exciting because they have learned so much throughout this process, and I'm really proud of them. I'm also really proud of the men's chorus and of concert choir and of Divisi because they have learned music that's really challenged them and stretched their abilities this time. So I hope you enjoy our concert. Starting with women's chorus, they're going to sing The Daffodils, which is about daffodils, and then they're going to be singing a Korean folk song called Doraji, followed by a Jewish folk song, Artsa Alinu. This is the men's chorus, and the men are just full of energy, and it's always just such an interesting time of day because we're all really hungry and waiting for lunch. So we get a little goofy. But in a way, it's some of my most favorite moments of the day with them because I never really know what to expect because they're so funny and full of life. And it's just a lot of fun to work with them. They're going to be singing 4 songs for you. Their first song, My America, is actually a medley of 3 patriotic songs. The song America, which also known as My Country 'Tis of Thee, God Save the Queen, and then also we're going to be ending with America the Beautiful. And the kids have worked really hard on it, and I just thought it was a great addition to this concert. We have a lot of songs that kind of represent different cultures, and I thought it would be good to have one that was, specifically American. And then after that, they're going to be singing kind of a mashup of a couple spirituals, Swing Down Ezekiel, what's called Swing Down Ezekiel, and it's Ezekiel Saw the Wheel and Swing Down Chariot combination. And then after that, they're going to be singing a Scottish folk song, Loch Lomond, and then they're going to be singing a Serbian song, which I'm going to let one of the other students tell you about that a little bit later.
stopping, let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stopping, let me ride. Rock me, Lord, coming easy. I've got a home on the other side. Swing down, chariot, stopping, let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stopping, let me ride. Rock me, Lord, coming easy. I've got a home on the other side. Swing low. Ezekiel went down in the middle of the field. He saw an angel working on a chariot wheel. He wasn't particular about the chariot wheel. He just wanted to see how the chariot wheel. Why don't you swing down, let me ride. Swing down, let me ride. Rock me, Lord, coming easy. I've got a home on the other side. Swing that chariot, swing that chariot, swing that chariot, let me ride. Swing that chariot, swing that chariot, swing that chariot, let me ride. Other side, swing down, chariot, let me ride. Way in the middle of the air. bunny banks, on the bunny banks.
Okay, so this next song, super difficult and also super awesome. We have four-hand piano. So we've got Mrs. Canaday, Jane Canaday, and also Caleb Miller on the piano. We also have Janae DeLance on tambourine, and Lauren Barnes on clarinet. Also, this song was especially a challenge for me for two reasons. One, because it's in Serbian, and I've never sung Serbian before. And so I was challenged with learning how to pronounce the words, but then also teaching the guys how to do it. And I think they've just done the most fabulous job learning it, and it's so much fun. The other part is that the rhythms are crazy hard. It's got this, it's in 9/8, so there's 9 beats per measure, but it's kind of like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. So it's tricky, and they've just handled it like champs. Like seriously, I'm so excited about this. We also have sort of a double duet. There's these verses in the middle of the song that have duets, and so the names of the singers for the duets are listed in the program, and you'll see them they're gonna come up and sing. So I hope you enjoy Nishka Banya. And then Messiah is gonna talk also about the translation.
The word Nishka refers to the city of Niš in Serbia. Banja means bath. The song is a flirtatious dance that basically means let's go to the baths of Niš, where we shall kiss, kiss, kiss.
All right, so back in January, I had something like 15, 16, I've lost count at this point, a lot of students participate in solo and ensemble over at Pickerington North. And like large group, they were adjudicated and given scores, but instead of singing 3 songs and getting ratings from 4 different judges, they sang 1 song and got a rating from 1 judge. So I had 6 soloists and 2 ensembles, and the highest score that you can get is a 1, which means is superior, and it's a 5-point scale. And out of all of the groups of kids that sang, I had 7 groups earn superior ratings, which is the highest, and 1 person earn an excellent, which is the 2nd highest rating. And also, I'm super proud to say that last year, the participation for solo and ensemble was 2 people. And this year we had that many. And they've done a great job. So what we're gonna do now is feature the 2 ensembles that went and earned superior ratings. We're gonna have the mixed ensemble sing first. They sang a song called "The River Sleeps Beneath the Sky."
Shadows to its the crescent moon shines dim on high, and maybe in the radiant west, the moon is fading into fading into gray, it's fading into gray. Still the light is festive late, and mourns with me the dying day. Shadows to its west, the crescent moon shines dim on high, and maybe in the radiant west, the moon is fading into gray, it's fading into gray. Reach me from the town, and day puts on her somber crown. The chicks have let your darkly down. Sunsets beneath the stars. Sunset, oh sunset. Sunset.
Now we're going to have a women's ensemble perform another song about rivers, actually boats that sail on the rivers. We like rivers. So the song that you just heard was, the difficulty level was Class C, which is an intermediate difficulty level. It's technically the easiest difficulty level that they have at adjudicated events, but they have really high expectations. So there's definitely a lot of songs that are much easier than that out there. And so they did a wonderful job just with all the little details. And then this song was a class B, so it's a little bit harder, more like advanced, intermediate, almost advanced, kind of in the middle there. So this is all women, and okay, they're all here. Okay, great. Next up, we have the concert choir, and they are singing a song in Swahili. And at first, they weren't too thrilled, but I think they really like it now. One of the things that really sold them on it is that some of the text is Hakuna Matata. So it's always just, it brings just a nice, happy kind of feeling to the room. We also have Janae DeLance playing this time. She's playing djembes, plural. It's supposed to be a djembe part for two people, but she's just so awesome, she can do it by herself. So. Oh, you guys look great too. They did a good job. They're all centered and everything. yeah, we just had a lot of fun putting this song together. So the little bit of the translation of this, Jambo Bwana means hello, mister. Habari gani, how are you? Mzuri sana, very fine. Wageni mwakaribishwa, visitors are welcome. Kenya yetu, in our country, Kenya. Hakuna Matata, there are no worries. Yeah, Kenya nchi nzuri, a beautiful country. Sote nchi ya maajabu, all a land of wonders. Nchi yenye amani, a peaceful country. Kenya yetu, our Kenya, and Kenya wote, all Kenya.
Jambo Bwana, habari gani? Mzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Jambo Bwana, habari gani? Mzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Jambo Bwana, habari gani? Mzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Jambo Bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Jambo Bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Jambo Bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu, hakuna matata.
Next, they're going to be singing a song with text from an Elizabeth Barrett Browning poem. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways, and so on and so forth. This song has been a huge challenge because it requires a lot of breath support to sing. So we did a lot of activities to improve their breath support, such as doing lip buzzes and lip trills. We also used pinwheels and made them spin with our air. And that was a really fun thing. We got out straws and practiced breathing through the straws and singing with them in our mouths and just doing a lot of little tricks to help us along the way. And also, at the same time, just learning to be sensitive to the text. So I hope you enjoy How Do I Love Thee? And then after that, we're switching gears again, and we're going to sing a song that many of you probably sang as children, the Crawdad song. And it's just a hoot. It's a big party, so I hope you like that one too.
I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door, the wild and windy night that the rain washed away has left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Why leave me standing here? Let me go the way. Many times I've been alone, and many times I've cried. Anyway, I'll never know the many ways I've tried. And still they lead me back. They lead me to the long, winding road, long, winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't leave me waiting here. Lead me to your door. Don't keep me waiting here. Lead me to your
Next week, well, that's really loud. Hi. Up next, we have symphonic choir, and like women's chorus, they are preparing for contests coming up on Saturday. And these guys have worked so hard on their music, and one of their songs has claps as well. So these kids have been kind of overwhelmed with claps, but I think that they've handled it beautifully. And it really helps to improve accuracy with rhythm reading, which is important because I try to tell my students that we're not just singers, we're musicians. And you know, when somebody says, "Oh, well, she's a musician," they're like that sounds so much more awesome than that she's a singer. And so a musician, there comes a lot more with it. So we do a lot of things. We are sensitive. We think. We can read the music. We don't just sing. It's so much more than that. And it's also a great bonding experience. These guys, I think that in a lot of ways, they're kind of like a family. And I love that about choir. So we're going to end our concert tonight with Nellie Bly, and then a really neat song called Who Knows Where the Wind Blows, and it sounds like the entrance is really spooky and mysterious. It's kind of like wind blowing. And then we're going to finish with another Jewish folk song, Ma Navu. And then once we're finished, you all are dismissed, and I hope that you have a safe trip home and enjoy the rest of your week. And I hope to see some more of you come out to Whetstone High School up in Columbus on Saturday to hear us perform.
Nelly, ho, Nelly, listen all to me. I'll sing for you, play for you a dulcet melody. Hi, Nelly, ho, Nelly, listen all to me. I'll sing for you, play for you a dulcet melody. Nelly fly, bring the broom along. Oh, sweep the kitchen clean, my dear, and have a little song. Sing along, Nelly fly. Put my lady love and make the fire burn. Sing along, Nelly fly. Take the banjo down, begin to wash and turn. Oh, hi, Nelly, ho, Nelly, listen now to me. I'll sing for you, play for you a dulcet melody. Hi, Nelly, ho, Nelly, listen now to me. I'll sing for you, play for you a dulcet melody. Nelly fly has a voice like a turtle dove. I hear it in the meadow and I hear it in the grove. Nelly fly has a heart warm as a cup of tea, and bigger than a sweet potato down in Tennessee. Oh, hi, Nelly, ho, Nelly, listen all to me. I'll sing for you, play for you a dulcet melody. Hi, Nelly, ho, Nelly, listen all to me. I'll sing for you, play for you a dulcet melody. Nelly fly, Nelly fly, never, never sigh. Never bring a teardrop to the corner of your eye. Hi, Nelly, ho, Nelly, listen now to me. I'll sing for you, play for you a dulcet melody. Hi, Nelly, ho, Nelly, listen now to me. I'll sing for you, play for you a dulcet melody. Nelly, hi-ho, Nelly, ho, hi-ho, Nelly, hi. Its hiding place, who sees its face? Say